Okay, come on, good boy. Let's go in the bath. Go. No, 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 no. This way. Go. Good boy. Very good dog. So nice when they just go in the bathtub willingly, right? Oh, you're so cute. Okay, for that, you get a treat. You like treats. You're a big fan of the treats. Let's get started today. This is Louie, and he is a 5-year-old golden retriever. I have not had a golden in here in a while, so I decided to book him in. Today, I am bathing him in, oh, sorry, buddy, Nasty Critter and de-shedding shampoo, but only a little bit of de-shedding shampoo, because this time of year, the dogs tend to shed. Oh, yes, thank you. They tend to shed very little because of how cold it is. Are you a barking man? Okay. I am told that he is a very good boy, but he will bark pretty much the entire time he is here, especially for the blow dryer. So I'll probably be getting my hearing protection sooner rather than later. Poor Louie. He does not have that much coat right now, so I feel like this is going to be a very quick groom. Oops. Don't shake, okay? Not yet. Can we turn? Oh, wow, good boy. Are you smart? Yes, you are a smart dog. Hey there. No barking. I'm right here. I haven't left you. Don't panic. Just gotta get you nice and clean. Turn. Good boy. Okay, if owners can teach their dog absolutely anything to make a groomer's life easier, turn while in the bathtub is definitely one of them. Because trying to force a dog to turn from one side to the other, especially when it's a large dog, can be very painful on your back, which is why a lot of the times I just groom them in the shower because I find it easier. But the fact that this dog knows the command turn is absolutely epic. A+, or maybe A- because apparently you bark. We'll see. Good boy. Very good boy. Okay, yes, I'm going to rinse you. Oh, that tail is going to get me soaked. This is going to be, I think, a very, very quick groom. Okay. Not only because he is well behaved, but because he doesn't have any matting. And his coat is fairly thin right now, which means he already went through his shedding process. So he is going to dry very quickly. It's okay. It's okay. Good boy. A lot of people ask me why I don't use the lick mat in the tub when I'm bathing dogs. Sometimes it works. It really depends on the dog. Oftentimes when they're stressed, they just won't pay attention. And then what happens is they end up moving around in the tub a lot, and then they get full of peanut butter, which is hard to get out of the coat because it's very oily. Peanut butter is the only thing that really sticks to it, like well enough that they'll be licking for a while. But really anything that will stick to it is usually something that's high in fat or oily. And then what ends up happening is that it causes a lot of dogs to have, you know, upset stomach and diarrhea afterwards. So I typically don't use the lick mat for those reasons. I'm sure sometimes it would make it easier, but I'd much prefer that a client use those things on their own pet based off of what they know their pet can tolerate, like with their digestive system. These days, I just find literally every pet is like allergic to something, and it's just hard to give them food without potentially making them sick, where when it comes to treats, like the liver treats or the treats that I give them, I only give them a few treats usually, and those tend not to upset the stomach, unless of course the owner tells me not to give them treats because of their allergies. Sometimes they will bring treats in themselves that they know their pet can handle rather than me give them my treats. Turn. Good boy. Sometimes I put the conditioner in the nozzle and sometimes I put it right on the dog. It just depends how I feel that day. And today I feel like just putting it right on the dog. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake. 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 Come on, shake it off. Shake, buddy. Okay, or wag your tail. Or just wag your tail. All done. See? Can you let all the other dogs know that when you cooperate, the bath is much quicker than when you don't? Happy, hoodie? Oops, please don't slip. Okay, now you ready for the dryer? You gonna bark? No, no. No, no. first thing I am going to do is clip your nails, although I actually think that they might be very, very short. Let me see. Do you have nails? Maybe just a little bit on the dew claw. It's okay, it's okay. Your back nails are very short, so those don't need to be done. I'm gonna shave your paws. Good boy. He shed a little bit, like there's a little bit of hair on the ground, but not much. He is very good. He has hardly barked. I was told he was going to bark a lot, but he did not. Very good boy. Okay, and I am also going to tidy his paws, naturally. I think that he gets groomed very, very regularly, not just because of how well behaved he is, and he definitely knows the process for sure, but also because you can tell by the length of his Grinch feet that they were trimmed not too long ago. So I'm going to say that he visits the groomer every 6 to 8 weeks on average. And your groomer must really like you because you are so good and so easy. This is a clear example, especially when it comes to retrievers, because retrievers can have high anxiety, and he does have anxiety, but because he was so regularly groomed throughout his life, he is not scared of grooming. He might not love it. There might be certain things where he'd rather not participate in, like being blow dried or having his nails clipped, but he is not scared. He is not anxious. He is not panicking. He's being pretty good. Well, more than pretty good. He's being very, very good. So if you are going to have a long-haired dog and you want that dog to be groomed, because trust me when I tell you, like when I became a pet groomer, I had already had a German Shepherd for 2 years, and I did not understand just how beneficial grooming would be until I got her groomed for the very first time. And when I got her groomed for the first time, I noticed how much less shedding was in my house, how clean and nice she felt, and it was just such a game changer that it became part of her regular routine, and obviously I became a groomer. So if you have a dog that has longer hair that sheds a lot, getting them consistently, regularly groomed will literally change the game when it comes to hair in your house, hair on your clothing. It's just a luxury. And even if you can't afford to get them groomed, you can still learn how to do it at home. I have a course actually that I sell specifically for long-haired shedding dogs and how you can groom them yourself at home. It's on my website, girlwiththedogs.com, and you can use that instead of having to actually go to the groomer. Yes, you will have to invest in some equipment, but that equipment will last your dog's entire life, guaranteed, and will make all the difference. It's also a fun and bonding experience to groom your pet. Okay, other side, sir. Hold my hand. Thank you. We're going to turn. I just want to see if this does anything to you. Okay. Not really. You're definitely not in your shedding period right now. Well, he also gets regularly groomed though, so that's probably why he's not shedding much, because they take care of it so regularly that not much hair is coming off. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I didn't want. And that is pretty common. Okay, you just turned to a B+. He's like, she unclipped me, I see my opportunity. I shall dive off the table. like the retriever that I am. A lot of dogs will do that, but that is such a golden thing to do. No, 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 you're gonna break my bar. No, why are you all of a sudden being bad? I think he thinks he's going home. Nope. Obviously, because this dog is so well maintained, he does not have much that needs to be trimmed. Even his butt fluff is fairly short. I'm not going to turn you again, because if I turn you again, you are going to end up on the floor again, because you are smart. And you know that once I turn you, you are free. I know that lately I have not been getting much footage of the dogs outside. And that's because it's been freezing here in Canada. Or all of a sudden it becomes warm and my backyard becomes a mud pit. There's no in between. So to avoid going outside and freezing, I am not taking them outside. Probably over the next couple of weeks. We'll see if it warms up a little bit. If you guys liked this video, you can support the channel and more complimentary grooms just like Louie's by hitting that follow or subscribe button and sharing with all of your friends. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days.